Welcome back to part 2 of Connections, where things are looking pretty bleak, to be honest. We've been dumped in the middle of a desert somewhere. Fortunately, there's a hot air balloon waiting to take us elsewhere, so let's go up to there and see what that does. Alright, and well, we've at least got a building here. We're in the Wild West. Great! So that prelude was just a way to force us to get the balloon onto the chain. Alright, so I played the first level a lot. I can remember virtually nothing about any of the rest, so this might go a little more slowly than it used to. Let's see, so there's this car. I don't see any hit spots on it. We'll see. I think that's a lock there, so we might need a key. There we go. Oh, hello.
Hey, stranger, join me for some fizzy water? Will you look at them? Pure gold. And there's lots more where they come from. Yes, sir, the Lost Dutchman mine, and I found it. Trouble is, some varmint tore my map. Easy come, easy go.
Well, that is a spectacular accent, and I'm hearing the noise of a busy kind of cafe saloon behind me. It's a bit, yeah, so,
You
hello.
made it. I wasn't sure I'd see you again. What happened back there anyway? Oh well, it was quite a ride. And here we are. Great invention, this thing, isn't it?
Okay, I should mention, by the way, that at the time we played this when I was younger, my dad's computer had this terrible problem where most of the time it would play sounds with the wrong frequency in Windows, so everyone sounded like chipmunks. And I never worked out what caused it. Occasionally you'd get the right sound, and apparently nothing had changed in Windows, because that's how computers work. So we've got a roll, and that, what does it say? Rags to riches. Alright. So can I have alternative ones? Oh, do I need to swap them round? Monkey puzzle. Nimble fingers. Dynamite. Dynamite rave. Dynamite stroll? Shawl? Dynamite shawl? There's something about... I remember something about dynamite shawl. Let's keep this one. Because a shawl is not a dance that I know of. Okay, here's a telephone. This time we can't ring up the electronics shop man and ask him to get us out of here. Well, we'll remember that was there. Oh, who's this?
Hey, stranger. I don't recall seeing you around here before. Care to try your hand at a game of skill?
I don't like the way you're saying that.
Listen, that last gent just about cleaned me out. All I got left are the keys to that shiny machine parked outside. You in?
I'm in. How do I get it? Oh, I suppose I have to put my money on the table. Okay, so if I click on him again, he just says the same thing again. So, oh, what now? Hello?
Hey, this is Daddy Don. What's your favorite radio station? That's right, KCOW, KCOW. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. It's great what you can do over the phone lines these days.
Listen, that last gent
Yeah,
just
okay.
about cleaned me out.
I'm in. What have I got?
Okay. Say, I'm a little tired of the regular old card games like poker and blackjack and the like.
Good to hear it.
What do you say we try something different? A game of intellect. When I take the first card and put it on the bottom of the pile, then place the next one face up, then the next one on the bottom of the pile, and the following one face up, and so on, till all the cards are on the table, what order do the cards need to be in to end up with this alternating pattern of kings and queens? Take your time.
What?
Let me know when you're ready.
What? This? I'm gonna need to get a bit of paper, cut it up, draw the cards on, and work this out. So, what did he say? The first one's down on the table, then the second one's... He puts the first one on the bottom of the pile, and then the second one... I have to do that backwards. Hang on a minute. Bank of cards that I keep for emergencies. Where the flaming hell are they? Okay, don't worry, I found them. Penny had been using them as frisbees or something, so the Queen of Spades is missing, but I've replaced her with the Queen of Hearts. There are only 3 queens involved in the puzzle. So, what did he do? This one has to come up. Then, this has to go on the top of the pile? Yes, and then this one would have been relegated to the bottom of the pile, so it goes on top. Okay. Then this one goes on top of that. The next one below it has been relegated to the bottom of the pile, so it goes up again. This one has got there. That goes to the top of the pile. Alright, we need to get this one and put it on top of the pile. Unfortunately, the pile has now turned into all the aces. Alright, I'll do it properly this time. So this one, because here, this one was dealt, he comes to the top. This one was dealt, it's so hard to do that with one hand, come to the top. You were dealt. You come to the top. I'm losing motor control. Oh, there we go. And you come to the top. And you spin round and you did... Okay, so now you. And you come to the top. And you. Alright. So our order is... Oh, which order does he want me to put them in, though? Left to right, right to left? I don't know. It's going to be that. Okay, I think I've recreated what I have on the desk. It's odd that it doesn't have a particular pattern to it. King, queen, queen, king, 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 queen. Oh, hang on, that's not what I have on the desk. King of spades, queen of diamonds, queen of clubs, king of diamonds, king of hearts, king of clubs, and queen of spades, who is standing in for queen of hearts. Okay, gambler, what do you think?
There's one born every minute.
What?
How about another go?
Oh! Did you want me to do it the other way round? Ah! Okay, if you can make that obscene phone call somewhere else. Oh, what?
Another winner!
Alright, so I've got to win another $1 through the phone for the radio program, and then I get to do it again. Okay.
What do you say we try something different? A game of intellect. When I take the first card and put it on the bottom of the pile.
He puts it on the bottom of the pile first, that's my mistake.
Face up, then the next one on the bottom of the pile.
Alright, it's so much easier doing this with 2 hands. Reminds me of when someone at work was telling me that he couldn't work out how to fit a complicated hobby board game back in the box, so he had to go on YouTube and then watch an unboxing video backwards to get it back in. King of Hearts, King of Clubs. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. It's either that or the other way round. Okay.
Who I'll be.
Ah!
You figured it out. Here.
Okay. He's,
Well, you got my keys, but they're not much good without my carburetor.
why's he got the carburetor?
Of course, I could see clear to parting with it. For $1.
You're not a very efficient gambler, are you? Alright, so we've got a carburetor in our chain. It's like Mr. Bean when he takes his steering wheel out of the car to prevent car thieves. Alright, I've forgotten what I was doing now. Oh yeah, we're in this game. We're supposed to get some gold and leave him to his fizzy water. Is that a bit of slang that I, cowboy western slang that I don't know about? Or is he just drinking mineral water because they're all out of whiskey? Alright, so this is a theatre, and it doesn't look like... Oh, maybe we can sneak backstage. The Great Zambini? Oh!
Enter and be well.
I'd
The
rather...
mysteries of mesmerism are yours for the asking.
I'd rather not.
Approach the master.
Well, what's it gonna do?
Make your mind a complete blank.
I'm very much ahead of you.
You are getting drowsy. Now, look deep into my eyes.
Oh no, it's not game over. The palette's just gone a bit weird. Wow, I do not remember this part of the game at all. Let's run away from that very quickly. Nobody there.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune,
Keep going, keep going.
or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, no more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished.
Alright, there's a bit of culture for you. Let's see, where do I go now? Can't go that way. Oh no, hang on. I think the game has decided to there we go. Okay, so I'm out of limbo again. So oh yeah, so the curtain must have come down when I wasn't looking. And that I'm going to need to power this lift, aren't I? Alright, and oh, is she back in the dressing room now?
Go away. I've got a headache.
Headache, okay. Okay, what now? I haven't been in the dry goods.
There's gold in them thar hills, and you better go find some, or else you can't buy nothing in this store.
Alright, so the Wild West theming seems to be consistent in this zone of the time stream, at least. We're not having a lost Aztec king or a stormtrooper with Darth Vader randomly appearing.
That'll be 4 gold nuggets.
Oh, you prize things in gold nuggets as well, alright.
That'll be 6 gold nuggets.
Garlic salt was a rare commodity then, wasn't it? There's garlic salt, so there's garlic and salt, parsley, and whatever that bottle here is, and there's cans.
That'll be 4 gold nuggets. 5 gold nuggets.
All right, so I'm going to guess that, you know, the lowest thing...
That'll be 6 gold nuggets.
Yeah, I think that the lowest price thing is what I'm probably going to want, and I need a way of getting 4 gold nuggets. Nuggets. Morse code! Oh, great. Oh, yes, and there's the telegramophone here. I thought that might... Whoa! I thought that might add it to my chain, but it didn't. Maybe we'll have to do something first. Alright, so... what's over here? Nothing. No, I'm not seeing anything except boulders and some CGI off to the side. Oh yeah, the key. I got the key. And that's the crank handle for the car. And... oh, is that half a map?
Not yet.
Not yet, he says. Okay. So now, well, this looks simpler than most cars I've ever opened up. Let's see. Can I just shove a carburetor in there? I can. Thankfully, my character knows more about these things than I do. And then just turn the crank. Whoa.
Hey, it's Daddy Don here at K-Cow, and coming up is that sweet little ditty Dynamite Shawl. But first, here's a word from our sponsor, Bob's Tampin' and Blastin'. Here at Bob's, we've been short of dynamite since the discovery of that big boondoggle mine. But rest easy, we just got us a big new shipment. And to celebrate, we're offering a special promotion. 1 case free to the first to telegraph. That's right, absolutely free and gratis. All you gotta do is telegraph us at Dynamite. That's D-Y-N-A-M-I-T-E. Hey, how about that?
Oh,
and
no.
here it is as promised, Dynamite Shawl by Howlin' Howlery.
Okay, so that's I said that's the roll of piano tape, whatever it's called, that I've got. Alright, I didn't mean to come in here. Let's leave him depressed. And I've got to transmit dynamite, which is an awfully long string of characters, so let me just write it down on the other screen. There will be a jump cut. Right, suddenly I know how to telegraph dynamite, so let's see what we can do. It looks like D is hold. Oh, this is so slow. I'll speed it up a bit for you. Okay, and dot.
Hey!
Wow.
I'm Dandy Don Muscatel from K-Cow, and I'm here to deliver the prize personally. Here it is, a case of genuine dynamite, courtesy of our sponsor, Bob's Tampin' and Blastin', the last word in Tampin' and Blastin'. Now, what's your favorite radio station? K-Cow. That's right. Now, don't go blowing it all in one place.
Alright, would you buzz off, please? Because you have to hold it down for a bit before it even acknowledges that you've pressed it. So that's a problem.
Gold on me.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. Alright. So I suppose I use the dynamite. There. So, you know, I don't know much about explosives, but I do know that that wouldn't really do anything. You'd want to bury it deep in the pile, surely. But I suppose I can just hit this plunger. Well, it took out the plunger as well, and most of my right arm, I fear. But we do seem to have got into the mine. Oh, and there's some scary music. Is this going to be a maze? There is going to be a maze. Hoping there isn't a cyber demon in here. Okay, so that isn't anything. Can I do this?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, sorry, I keep on meaning to turn to that corner, but the hitbox is not huge. Ah! What's that? Oh, I don't know. There's a panel on the floor. Well, I've been in here 4 or 5 days now, and I can't find the way out. Ah! Okay, right, we're fine. So do I need... Having got the first half of the map, can I give it to the cowboy and ask him if he's... Yes!
Where'd you get this? Lord of mercy, we're rich. Rich, I tell you.
Nice to hear you sounding so excited.
Here, I got it rememberized. You take it, partner.
All right, partner.
Yeah!
Oh, he looked just there like he'd hoped they'd turned the camera off a little before before they did. Okay. Palette problems notwithstanding, we have a map now. Hang in light, pretty dark, grope on wall for secret button, planks on the ground. Okay. So I've got to find my way back to the planks. Planks, okay. Secret button there? So it's might be a bit further up than I thought it was. Trying in both directions. Oh, look at that! That's not a secret button, that's a big obvious button. Oh, what now? What am I supposed to do with this? Do I just have to get them in order from top to bottom? You know, there's circles, then triangles, then diamonds, then squares. How many of each are there? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 triangles. Okay. This will take a bit of cutting out. You've got to get into a rhythm because there's a moment where it'll be unresponsive. But as long as you keep that rhythm, you can make quite quick progress. Oh, come on. Okay, and that is them all organised. What's this out of place one up here? That didn't do anything, did it? Oh, no! Come back! Oh, so they actually stay in place. Okay, doesn't bring me any closer to the goal though, does it? Go and find us something else to do. Oh dear God, where am I? There's something interesting in the hint system, by the way, that it's not just text, it can affect the game as well. So if you're hopelessly lost in the mine maze, there's a magic button that you can press. If you're in the maze without the gold, then you can hit that button and it'll just teleport you back to the puzzle, or maybe back to the exit as well. So, you know, I'll use that if I start dying of starvation, or if this video goes on for 4 or 5 more hours. I got out, and I've just noticed that the performance in progress sign is gone, so we can actually get into the theatre now. So that's a whole new set of places to ransack. Oh, I'm under the stage. Lift hydraulics, arrow up, water flow off, arrow down, water flow on. Lift operates under when pressure is 100. Oh. I've got some bad memories rising now. I think I'm going to turn towards that wall and it's going to be a nightmare, but maybe it's not going to be as bad as I remember. It's worse. It's worse. And how do I even see the up and down arrows? Oh, they're very small. Alright, so I've got to follow these pipes. Oh no, this might be dead easy actually, it's just a maze. So is up... up was on and down was off? Arrow up is water flow off, okay. Down for on. Okay. So that's... Oh, that's off because it goes into the wall. Let's turn that one off, that one off, that one off. That one looks like where it's feeding in from. Oh, some of them cross over as well. That needs to go off. 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 Let's follow this along. That's up, so it's not escaping there. That's up. Why do you have all these valves? What else is it powering? That one flows over here. That one's down. That needs to be up. Yes! Okay. Okay. We're going to be okay. So that is the power to the lift. So we need to go all the way round. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. And this is the catwalk, or the gantry, whatever you call it, above the stage. There's a light, but I can't do anything with it. There's a loom and some frightening music. Oh, and yeah, that's where you use the piano roll. And it prints out a picture of James Burke. I don't remember that happening. We need a different roll. After the first part, by the way, I watched the episode of Connections that it was based on. It was called Revolutions. You can find it on Dailymotion, and it's really odd seeing all these clips in context now. The thing is, the program is just as bizarrely videographed as the game is, with James Burke kind of appearing in people's mirrors or popping up from an underground mineshaft as he narrates. It's like he's this deity that exists outside of space and time and just comments on the nature of humankind. What was I doing? Yes, I need dynamite shawl, and I thought I had it, but I don't. Well, I had nimble fingers. That's monkey puzzle. That's rags to riches. Is this one dynamite shawl? That one's dynamite shawl. Okay, I'll have that one. They really expect you to peer in and really have microscopic supervision to be able to read that text. Although, bear in mind, this was your entire screen size. Oh, excuse me. Well, the theatre must be a bit dusty. Alright. This time for sure. And that prints out...
Not yet.
That, okay, I can't look at it, but I think if I can hang that up next to the puzzle that I was at earlier. And that, finally, incontrovertibly, will lead me to the end of the puzzle. I've forgotten why I wanted to get in the mine. Gold, that was it, yeah. Same as everyone else around here. I think if you just hug the, you know, the left-hand side, I'll just get to it. I was wrong. I can tell. Because my heart is blind and frozen. There we go. Alright. Oh no, not you. The other one. Oh god, I can barely read that. Is it red on brown? Okay, I can just about make it out. Let's go forward with this. See you in a minute. It is nice, of course, that you don't have to get specific tiles in specific places. Just having the right shape in the right place will do. No! And this always happens when you've got two left over and in the wrong place. Can I just get a screwdriver and prise that square out and put it over there? Ah! I've downgraded myself to 2 in the wrong place. God, if you were writing an adventure game and you'd think of putting one of these things in, could you just do us all a favour and punch yourself in the face? Thank you. Oh! Oh, I've done it! This is it! This is it! Oh! Okay. Let's never talk about this part of the game again. Okay, secret door opened behind me, and there's, you know, traditionally mines, you know, gold occurs in seams in ore or something, and it's not just little bags that goblins have left lying around. But I'll take it. Oh, let's get out of here. Oh no, 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 no. Just sticking to the right-hand walls here, thinking that eventually that'll lead me out. See a dead end, you turn around, you try another way, because that's what life is like. Oh, I'm back here. Oh god, I'm out again. Okay, so let's go to the dry goods.
You here for Miss Lila's aspirins? 3 gold nuggets.
Alright. I didn't think I was, but I'll take it. Have you noticed, by the way, that James Burke seems to be unusually silent? Did they pay him for the first chapter and then forget? So let me see. Balloons related to valves. Okay, so I can possibly see that, or hydraulics. Hydraulics related to dynamite. Not sure. Dynamite to aspirin. Oh, they were both invented by Alfred Nobel, weren't they? I might have shown a lot of ignorance just spouting that out, but possibly. And that goes to something, which goes to the carburetor, which goes to a shawl, which goes to piano roll. I don't know.
Come in.
Hello.
It's so hard to have my talent and be stuck in a podunk town like this. I should be on Broadway. The lights, the applause. It gives me a headache just thinking about it. You understand?
I understand.
You're a person of culture and taste.
Well, I
It
wouldn't go that
shows.
far. Have some aspirin, and get out of my sight.
Excuse me now while I go and take a couple of these. Make yourself at home.
And this is, you know, one of those, I don't know what they're called. Oh!
That's the last link in the chain, because an atomizer is essentially a carburetor, isn't it?
Is it?
And the carburetor is linked through the computer controlling it to the shawl because of Hollerith's role as the grandfather of IBM. So, the balloon led to hydraulics, dynamite, aspirin, and the atomizer, which led to the carburetor, the shawl, and the player piano roll. And in the strange way that history goes, it's all connected. But then I don't have to tell you that. And I'd say we've got the forces of chaos under control at last.
You keep saying that. Whoa!